I included some slides. I read this Michael O'Leary, A Life in Full Flight. Michael O'Leary is Ryanair's CEO. If you read his story, you'll learn a lot about Ryanair. I discovered Radio Garden. This is a radio station with a map. You click on it and listen to radios immediately. So I watched this TED Talk. He creates micro sculptures, very small sculptures. I included a section, you can go over this at home, about the rise of China, the rise of the East. So just a few words about this. The economic center of gravity is shifting back to East for the first time in this century. The world powers are shifting to the East. What are the implications? So there's a book on this. Peter Frankopan wrote this book, The New Silk Roads. The New Silk Road. So in an age of Brexit and Trump, Western powers are isolated, fragmented, whereas Eastern powers are rising and collaborating. So this book is about that. China's biggest project of this century, what is it called? One Belt, One Road project. It is the biggest infrastructure project of this century. So China is trying to revitalize Silk Road connections. And you can read more about this, the new Silk Roads and China's Asian dream. Over 80 countries are part of this initiative. 63% of the world population is part of this project. Reviving the Silk Road. And you can click on the link to learn more. Extremely ambitious, 900 billion project. Today, the lion has woken up, China leader says, but it is peaceful, pleasant, and civilized. So, China and the world inside the dynamics of a changing relationship. This is a new world power rising as the new leader. What are the implications? Is this a map of the future, one says? This is the Chinese map, yeah? The center is China, as you can see. So, Peter Frankopan says, decisions made today are not being made in London, Paris, Berlin, Rome, as they were in 100 years ago. They are made in Beijing, Moscow, Tehran, Riyadh, Delhi, Islamabad, Kabul, Afghanistan, Ankara, Damascus, Jerusalem. That's the new world, he says. So if you look at top 10 cities, top cities, global contributing to the most global GDP in 2030, as you can see, the majority of them are Chinese cities, not American cities. So we have New York in number 1, 874 billion, yeah. Number 2 is Shanghai. And then we have Beijing, Shenzhen, all the other Chinese cities. And London is number 8, as you can see. And there are only 2 US regions, Los Angeles and New York, that's it. Whereas China has 7 different regions, as you can see. So if we look at the GDPs and economic growth, in 2050, these are the expected growth rates. This is by the Economist. As you can see, major Western powers are all in decline, whereas China is number 1, number 2 is India, number 3 is US, and then we have Brazil and Japan and Russia, Mexico, Indonesia, and Germany, and UK. And then we have France, Turkey, Nigeria, Vietnam, new powers, totally new powers, yeah?